Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the crafting pajama party that I have here on my channel this evening. I hope everybody is having a great day. I think I've finally got the hang of this whole system. I don't know. I'm here in my evening robe. Well, it's not really my robe. I'm just kidding. This is actually my mom's. I don't typically wear robes. I don't wear them around the house. I find them to, especially when crafting, get in the way and be a little intrusive. So I don't wear it. I don't really wear robes. So I'm gonna just take this off for now. I bet you were wondering what I wore underneath. All right, anyways, we'll put that off to the corner there. All right, anyways, welcome everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining me for a late night crafty time, and I'm just going to be crafting. I'm going to be working on a t-shirt that I'm going to be making for my trip to Disney World coming up later this year. I'm super excited, and whenever you go to Disney World, you have to make up your own shirts, right? I think it's kind of required that you do that. So who do we have in here tonight? We have art by Kim Ann. Thank you. Hey Kim, how are you? We have Michelle. We have Tracy, Rachel, Huntress Habits. Goodness gracious, I always mess up your name. Sorry about that. Gail, Angela, Nikki is here. Nikki was the first one in, so be a flamingo. That's me. Hey everybody, thank you guys. Oh, hold on 2 seconds. Sorry, little minor problem that I had to fix really quickly right there. Anyways, hi, welcome. Thank you guys. It is so great to see everybody. So let me tell you, y'all know how much I love my crickets. I have this one here over here tonight. This is the one that we'll be using tonight. But I love. Hey Sheila, Sheila's here. Welcome. Oh, and I forgot the most important part. Sorry guys. I forgot the most important part of tonight. We have our sippy, and you'll notice mine is a rather small sippy. Oh, that's very good. My friend Michael, I almost spilled that there. My friend Michael got me tiramisu liqueur, and it is delicious. I highly recommend this if you are a kind of sweets kind of person. Highly recommend it. Tiramisu is delicious. I love tiramisu just as the cake. Having it in a liqueur, it's kind of even better. Really like it. I also like Bailey's a lot. So if you like Bailey's and you drink Bailey's on the rocks, this is a good one to have. Angela, you were talking about me? Angela says that her and the other Patreons were talking about me in Melody Lane's hangout. That's awesome. Well, thank you. I hope it was all good. I mean, I shouldn't say thank you until I find out if it was good or bad. I'm sure it was all good. I hope. Crossing my fingers. Small sippy, but mighty. That is right. That's right, Madonna. It is a mighty one, and it tastes delicious. Yeah, really yummy. I get distracted with these comments. I need to like focus on what I'm doing. Anyways, all right. So back around. Squirrel. We just had a squirrel moment. So y'all know I love Bailey's and coffee. I love that too. So anyways. Oh, hey, somebody just subscribed. Rachel, thank you. By the way, guys, new to here, we have the new little subscribe. And if anybody puts in a, if anybody does one of those, what are they called? Super chats, it'll also display on the screen over here. It's opposite from the way I'm looking. La, 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 la. All right, crafting. Y'all know how much I love cricket. I've been trying to get through this sentence for 20 million years. So I took advantage right now. Cricket, this is not an ad. It is an ad, but it's not an ad because they're not sponsoring me and they're not giving me money to provide this to you. I just like their products a lot. So today I'm going to be using the Everyday Iron-On from Cricut. I took advantage of the sale that they're having, which is 50% off if you have access. If you have Cricut access, you get 50% off of supplies. Paper. I saw the new rotary tool was 50% off. Lots of supplies are on sale. So if you have a Cricut and you are a Cricut Access member, jump in, because this, let me show you right here, guys. This is 6 rolls of iron-on vinyl, and this is the Strong Bond Everyday Iron-On. 6 rolls, normally like $72. I got it for 30. Yeah, 30. Close to 30. Somewhere around 30. 30 and change, I believe. All this for $30, which I was like, I have to buy this. I absolutely have to buy this. There's no way to not pass this up. So, highly recommend if you are a Cricut person and you do Cricut crafts and you are a Cricut Access member, do it. Back into the comments. Bailey's and coffee. Yep. Jim Bean and cherry vanilla Pepsi. Ooh, that sounds good. PJ time. I'm in my PJs. Woo woo. Janice says it's only 7 p.m. here. What time is where you're at? Tonight, right now, it is 9 p.m. for me. At this very moment, it's 9 p.m. because I'm here in Central Standard Time. I only have the Cricut Expression right now, but saving to get the Maker. Yes, you need to, Kim. I'm telling you. And HSN had it on its as their daily special. The new Tracy, she's in New South Wales, Australia, and it's after 12 noon. It's funny how the world works, right? So I'm getting ready to go to bed, and you're getting ready to do lunch, right? Everyone's kind of posting what time there is. Hey, Mark's here too. Welcome, Mark. It's 3:12 a.m. Eeyore, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while, I feel like. Wait, why are you up at 3:12 a.m.? My goodness. Wow, okay. Is Melody Lane here? Melody is here! I didn't even see you get in here, Melody. Yes, it is a great deal. All this amazing vinyl. Let's switch it over here. Look at this. And the colors are great too. I love the colors. All right, so let's talk about today's project. Today's project, we are going to be doing, or at least I'm going to be doing. So, like I said, I'm going to be making a shirt for my trip, and I have a gray shirt. This one right here. So I bought this one from Michael's, I believe. And I have 6 colors of vinyl because I need 6 colors of the rainbow to make my Mickey shirt. I mean, it's pretty simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hit make it. We're going to replace. So this, I'm pretty sure I can get done all on one mat. So right now it's broken up into all the different colored mats, and I don't think I need to do it in all of the different colors of mats. I think I can do it in just one. That's right, Nikki. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and mirror all of my designs, because remember, whenever you're doing iron-on, you always want to mirror it because you want the shiny side down towards the mat. You don't want it up, you want it down. And then what I'm going to do is Design Space for app. The Design Space app has this really cool thing where you can move it to another mat. So right now I have the orange on the second mat, but I'm going to go ahead and move it to the first mat because I can then move these where I need them. And even though it will look like it's going to cut in the same color, I'm going to position these so that way I don't... let's see. Oh, that's not right. Let me make sure I get the right order going. I'm going to position them so that way I can use one mat and just put all the colors on it. Does that make sense? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. I'm going to click off of there. So I'm just going to keep moving these just onto one mat because I think I can cut everything on that first mat. I just have to remember which color goes where. Move to another mat. I love that you can move stuff around. Yeah, I can definitely get this onto one mat. This is going to make it super easy. Alright, so let's set it over to the side. Melody gets it, but Melody is an expert at this. She teaches me things. Huntress, you are so right. It saves so much material and so much time by doing it that way. Alright, so here's our lovely colors again. let's go ahead and start opening them up. I bet that sounds really strange. All right, so, well, that didn't quite work. I'll open up the red. This is the only part that I don't like about new materials, is trying to open them. And this is the new Strong Bond. So I have not used this yet. I assume it's very similar. Come on. This cellophane sticks in my hand. And do you keep any scraps of HTV no matter how small? Eeyore? Let me tell you, I have a couple of scraps. I'm glad the camera is not panned a little differently, because you would see all of my scraps. Actually, right back there. Right back there. Woo, this is hard when you're trying to do it in reverse. Right back there. That is where some of my scraps lay. So, Melody, you are so right. It's going to take longer to open all this up than actually do it. Isn't that kind of funny? I think it's pretty funny. Let's see here. Does this have the heat press settings on it? No, it doesn't. Oh, tips and instructions, go to help.cricut.com. Or I could just ask Melody Lane since she's here. Melody, when I go to heat press this, how long? I have the little card somewhere. I don't know if I use the same settings, though. I know, I can't toss it either. Why is it one color? Why is it one color? Oh! Take your hands and play patty cake with it. The oils from your hands will de-stick it a little. That's true. That is true. You can also put a t-shirt on it. Like, take your shirt off and throw it on the mat and then put it back on. I don't know. I'm not going to do that tonight, by the way. Somebody else had a question. Why is it one color box? That is a good question. It is one color because I'm moving it. I moved all of, I'm assuming you're talking about when I was doing the Design Space app. The one color is because, let me zoom in. I have new close-up cam. Bum, bum, bum. So it's one color, and the other colors are back here. But it's only one color because when you're cutting an object, you're only going to be cutting one mat usually. But you can cheat the system by using the snap mat feature down here. And that way you take a picture of your mat and you can move the objects on top of the materials you're going to be cutting. So with this one, you'll see whenever I take the picture, I'll move those to where I can actually see them represented in their correct colors. But we'll get to that. We're getting a little ahead of the game. Yep, it's because I was moving them all onto the first mat, which was red. All right, let's switch back over here. And I'm going to grab my camera. Y'all got a little butt shot right there. Junk in the trunk. Patty, it's not late yet. At least that's what she says. It's not late. It's not late at all. All right, so going back over to here. Hi, Jesse. So it looks like, close-up cam. So whenever I put this together, my first one, which is the red one, it's about 1.5 inches. In fact, all of these are about 1.5 inches of material. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut the strips at 1 3/4. Yeah, 1 3/4. So that way that gives me a little bit of wiggle room to work with. So there's 1 3/4. Slice that. So there's our first one cut. I'm telling you guys, it's going to take longer. Melody was absolutely right. It's going to take longer for me to cut everything and get it out of the packaging than it is going to actually cut and get the rest of it done. Switch that back over there. All right, so we'll move on to the next one, which is orange, because we're going in Roy G. Biv. How's everybody doing tonight? Ooh, I saw Melody gave me an answer, and I have stuff sticking to me. There we go. 315 for 30 seconds. Warm peel pack. Warm peel pack of 15 seconds. And 5 seconds preheat shirt. Okay, so if I'm understanding that correctly, let me translate a little. That's going to be my heat press settings. I set the temperature to 315 degrees Fahrenheit. For those in America, I'm not sure what the Celsius is, so sorry. And I'm going to heat it for 30 seconds. And then I can peel it off while it's still warm. And then I heat the back, because she said pack, but I think she meant back, for 15 seconds. And then I want to preheat the shirt before I put anything down for 5 seconds. So, fair enough. You're not late, Nancy. Not late at all. I know, I do need to train my cat to be my assistant. By the way, hopefully the comments, for those of you who are watching the replay. By the way, why are you watching the replay? If you're having other things to do, that's fine. If you didn't get the notification because your notifications aren't turned on, fix that. All you have to do to turn your notifications on is go down into where it says subscribe. If you're not subscribed, by the way, please make sure to subscribe so that way you can get these notifications. Once you do that, you then click the little bell icon, and once you click the bell icon, it will send you a notification every time I go live or post a new video. Subscribed! So it's like an instant shout out. I didn't cut that exact. I think this blade is getting a little, oops, let's not do that. I think this blade is getting a little old, unfortunately. So we'll just trim that. Alright. So there we go. There's two colors. We have the red and the orange. 5 seconds on shirt first, then 315 for 30 seconds, then turn over shirt, 15 seconds warm peel. Excellent. Thank you, Melody Lane. By the way, if y'all are not already subscribed to Melody Lane, make sure to do that as well. She's pretty awesome, and she really does a great job of teaching design space. If you are a newbie, because a lot of people are new now that they have their brand new Cricut makers from HSN, the pink ones. Patty's dealing with thunderstorms. Oh, thank you, Melody. Thank you so much. Hopefully it shows up on the screen. I'm going to have to figure out my settings on that. Sorry about that, Melody. I don't know why it didn't show up. You know, technology's great, guys. It really is great until... Yay. Oh, hey, there it is! It finally worked! It actually kind of scared me a little. Oh, boy. Alright. It's a delayed reaction, right? Hey, Mark Muir. It did show up in chat. I don't know why it was late in the video. I don't know. New technology that I'm using. It really did kind of scare me though. The volume was a lot louder than anticipated. Alright, put that there. Oh, I didn't put the other one back on that. It does show up at the top of the screen, so y'all can see it. I saw it when it just popped up, but I also have started doing it in my screens on y'all's screen for this. So that way it's permanently and forever in these videos. So yeah, so it's joke time. Does anybody want to hear a joke? By the way, again, thank you, Melody. That's very sweet of you. And you're right, these videos are a lot of work, but I do enjoy it. I really, really do. I really enjoy being a YouTuber. Hi, other Mark that's not me. That is right. That is Mark Muir. And then we have Mark Bergeron in here. We have 2 Marks in here tonight. So there's our yellow strip. I know, I should have had them all unwrapped, but guess what? I didn't. This is why I need an assistant. Kind of jealous that Melody Lane has an assistant. Like, that's kind of awesome, not gonna lie. I just need to teach the cat how to do it, right? Oh, there we go. Hopping off so I can turn off electrics. Oh, okay, Patty. Be careful. Hope the storm's not too bad. We are ground zero for the storms. Yeah, definitely. Take care of yourself. Definitely take care of yourself. I hope everything is okay. You know, it's kind of interesting. I know, Melody. It would be a lot for you to do on your own. It's really awesome. So a couple of years ago, this is talking about storms. Patty, you can watch this in the replay. We had a storm a couple of years ago, more than a few years ago, that was, it wasn't very intense, it wasn't very crazy, and the storm was rolling out when there was a weird thing happened. It actually, here's our green. The lightning, or it wasn't even lightning, something, I think lightning hit a sub-power station somewhere in the city that I live in, and it ended up taking that substation out. But instead of the fail-safes working correctly, it ended up causing a whole chain reaction, and the lights in the house dimmed to about half, and they were flickering, and so I was running around the house trying to unplug everything, and my sister and my mom were looking out the front window because I could hear the at the corner of the street, I could hear buzzing as the fuse was like trying to blow but would never actually blow, and they said that there were sparks flying off the electric wires and just crazy weird things happening. There's actually a video of this on YouTube, and it's really interesting. It was somebody who lives in a high-rise in downtown, and they actually took video of it, and there's like sparks and bright flashes, and it looks like an alien landing or something like that. And some conspiracy people were like, oh, it's aliens. Whatever. Too much to jump into the YouTuber life. True. Hello, my favorite other Mark. That's not me. Oh, man. Joke. I was going to tell a joke. I forgot to tell the joke. The joke is, what's the difference between a hippopotamus and a cigarette lighter? One of the disposable cigarette lighters. I'll give you a few minutes to guess while I continue to work on this. Oh, I bet they are terrified, Rita. Ah, yummy. Joplin, Missouri. Ooh, yeah. I've heard about that horrible tornado. Seems like Tornado Alley has become like Tornado Half Country. Oh, Melody Lane got it. Melody Lane. The difference between a hippopotamus and a Zippo lighter, or one of those throw out, I almost said temporary, whatever. Disposable, that's the word I'm looking for. One is very heavy, the other's a little lighter. But I need the little, not drum roll, but the rim shot. We had power flickers earlier today in town, and most of them lost power. That's not good. Bad jokes, let me tell you. Actually, let's ask the Alexa for a joke, shall we? Yeah, I think we should. Alexa, tell me a joke.
How do you stay warm on the Starship Enterprise? With a cloaking device.
That was bad. That was very, very bad. Sheila, I would ask for a drum roll, but I don't have a reason to ask for a drum roll. I would love to do a giveaway, so that way I could do a drum roll, just like Melody Lane did. It's really fun to do the drum roll, by the way. We need buttons for sound effects. That's true, Eeyore. I need a 360 replay machine, so that way I can do those. Alright, so I've gotten all my colors cut. And really, that's going to be the longest part of this whole project, was getting them unpackaged and right, Mark? Was that part right there. So let me put this away. I need to get better storage. Alright. Rita, yes, she can. She can do a drum roll. In fact, Melody, when she did, I don't know why I call her Melody Lane. It's always what sticks in my head when I think of Melody. I think of Melody Lane. Melody asked for a drum roll whenever she did the giveaway recently. Hey, welcome! I think it's Margie? M-A-R-G-I-E? Margie, if I'm saying that wrong, please correct me and say, you bad person, get it correct. Alright, we're going to switch over to overhead cam. And again, I want to show y'all. So here's my design. I'm going to be placing these in the correct spots. So it looks like it's all red right now, but Eeyore's your spirit animal. Yes, Mark, I just kind of figured that one. Remember, when you're working with iron-on, you're going to want to do it shiny side down. Ooh, that was good. I like the drums. Thanks for the drum roll there. Nancy, you missed the first part of my video when I told everybody that I'm drinking this amazing stuff right here, which was given to me by my friend. It is tiramisu liqueur. It's very delicious. If you like Bailey's, that's the same kind of idea. So what I'm going to do, I have all my colors here, and you put the shiny side down when you're working on a iron-on, right? Hi, Nina. Welcome. Welcome to your first live. I'm excited that you're here. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to stand up for this part so that way I can see it a little better. Shiny side down, and in all honesty, I really didn't need to cut full 12-inch strips, but it's easier to do it that way, and I'll just cut the excess off afterwards. Okay, so this next one will go, oh, I don't want to do it that way, I want to do it this way. This next one will go at 2 inches. Put that one there. The next one will go at 4 inches. I missed who won on Melody's show the other day. I guess it was not me. I was at work. I don't believe it was you. Melody, I can't remember who won. I wanted to go to the Make-a-thon, but I don't think I have the availability, unfortunately. I'd love to go. I would love to go. But I just don't think I will be able to. At least not this year. Maybe next year. By the way, if I missed you coming in, welcome. Thank you for joining me tonight. Okay. So there's there's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. I don't know why yellow has the white background as opposed to all the others, but that's fine. Make sure you line it up on the mat exactly the same way. That is right. Beth1, thank you. Huntress, you were in the running for it, weren't you? I feel like you were. Make sure I don't have any notifications there. Alright, so this is what we're going to do next. I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to hit the snap mat. And then I'm going to throw this mat onto the floor, because that's easiest for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hover my iPad over the mat until it lines up. Sometimes it takes a moment. And I'll switch it back to close-up cam. Alright, so here's what we got, and I'm going to use this image. So now you see all of my images are in weird and crazy spots, but this is the best part. You can line them up how you need them to be. So I'm just going to put that one on the red. This one goes into the orange. This one on the yellow. Green. Blue. And purple. Look how easy that is. So now, as you can see, all of my colors, look at that. Look how easy. I know, Huntress, you missed by less than an inch. It was close. I was like, oh, I know this person. I want her to win. Nummy, nummy. All right, so do y'all see how all those are now lined up? Look how easy that is. Oh, I love it. All right, so now I almost missed the chair. Oh, if only the other camera had been activated at that moment. That would have been so funny. All right, so now I have all my colors in the correct spots. I don't have to worry about, like, oh, am I going to make this cut? Is it going to make, you know, am I going to miss it? It's all in the place that it needs to be. Now it cuts perfectly. That's right, Melody. All right, so we're going to go ahead and continue. No device connected. Make sure my Cricut is on. Oh, this is the best part. I love this part. Are y'all ready? I'm going to push the button. I love it. This is my matte black Cricut Air 2. I love this one. Yes, I have my other one back here. This is my Maker that I absolutely, totally love. But I can't forget my Air 2 as well. Just can't do it. Alright, so let's go all materials and iron. We're going to go to everyday iron on because that's what this is. And I actually have my Cricut set on the dial to custom. I actually kind of leave it there. Now that you can change the materials here on Design Space, it makes it so much easier just to tap which material I need, and I don't have to worry about it. So I leave my dial over on the Cricut at custom, and I just pretty much leave it there. I don't need to do anything else. It's so easy. That's what I love about it. Sorry, I'm reading chat, so I've gone quiet for a moment. Your dad even wanted you to win? Oh my, that's funny. Oh, dude. Eeyore, that would be so cool. The TARDIS sounds whenever my Cricut opens. Oh, that would be really awesome. I need to make that happen somehow. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, that's all done. So we're going to switch back to this camera because I'm going to load my mat. And this is the best part. So now that I've gotten it all set up, my tools are loaded because I have my fine point blade in there. It's all ready to go. And all I have to do is lift one finger and press go. And there it goes. So it's going to do its little thing. Scared me for a moment because it did look like it was not going to cut in the right spot. He's 92, my goodness. The Copic chart from Sandy Almach. That one, I don't understand Copics that well, and I think that would be very helpful to me. But I don't have that many Copics, so it's hard for me to justify doing that. Kim, you should definitely be designing projects so that way you can have them, like, you'll just pop them out once you get your Air 2 or Maker. I think you should get a Maker. It's more expensive, but so worth it. Alright, it is done. So we're going to unload the mat now. Like, I told you, and Melody told you, it would take longer just to cut these out than to actually put it together. Alright, so we're just going to peel these off. Stick them off to the side for now because we got to weed them now. Whenever you do vinyl, whether it be iron-on or your regular stick-on vinyl, you have to weed the image. Get all those intricacies out. And can you spend a little time with Fancy Nancy? She will help you, and then you'll be obsessed. With Copics, yeah. Definitely. Once Nancy moves here, that's definitely going to happen. Alright, let me grab my pick. And actually, I'm going to take my scissors. Ow! I just hit my knee. I'm going to take my scissors. I'm going to cut off the extra vinyl that didn't get cut, because I don't need those parts. I did mirror my images, Sheila. I remembered to mirror the images. Even if I didn't mirror, since there's no text on these, it wouldn't be such a big deal. So, you know, honestly, even if I didn't, it would not have been the end of the world, since it's pretty much the same. If I had mirrored one layer but not another, that would have been a problem, because then they may not have fit together properly. But because the whole image doesn't have text or something that you read, it didn't really matter which way I ended up cutting them. Rita, this is definitely a new way to see how you do art. A new art form. So now what I'm going to do, I have my little Cricut pick, and I can see where the tops of my ears are. I know you're not going to be able to see this on camera. I'm going to go to close-up cam. The way that I do this for weeding is I'm going to take this little hook and I'm going to stick it in between the two pieces of plastic. There's actually two pieces of plastic here. The first one is your actual iron-on, and your second one is the transfer, right? So that's what actually transfers your image from here to the shirt. So right now this doesn't look like very much, but there's the ears. Are you going to heat one color at a time on the shirt? So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to heat the images for 5 seconds and then do a final press at 30. So honestly, it may be a little much by doing it that way. Excuse me, my nose is a little itchy. But I think all in all, and I apologize if my head gets in the way here, I'm just trying to line this up. All in all, I think it'll be just fine. You can overheat this stuff, but it's really hard to do so. I've kept the iron on it for a long time and nothing happened. Madonna, I'm really glad that you're enjoying this, both you and Rita. So this is weeding out all the colors. It will not work if it's overlapped, but I'm building it on here because I want to see what the image looks like in its final form, and then I'm gonna take this out layer by layer because I really can't cut close enough to this edge, to each individual edge. I can't cut the plastic off that close without actually cutting the image itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build my image here. I'm going to peel it off. I'm going to move to my shirt. And when I put the shirt down, I'm going to work in reverse. So I'm going to put the red down first and work my way through the images. It's going to make a lot more sense here in just a moment. Trust me. I know it doesn't make much sense now, but just stick with me for the next few minutes as I work on this process. And you'll see when you're working with multiple layers of color, how you can layer these images. It's really easy. Oh, that goes the other way. My head may get in the way, I'm sorry. Hey Kim, you know there's so many different ways to art. And it's an expensive hobby no matter which way you go. I'm doing quilting and these, card making. I know. After MadeItCon, everybody's going to be addicted to so many different aspects of art. There's so many different ways to art, and I love it. And did you see the free image of the week? They are cute. I think you would like them. I have not seen them yet. I need to check them out. Let me take a sippy sippy. Cheers, everyone. Nikki, you made a queen size quilt? My goodness. The quilt I'm working on right now is a twin size. If you go to my Instagram, you can see some of the blocks that I worked on. Alright, so here's my image. This purple is not coming across as purple as it is, but wow, look at that. I gave my new daughter-in-law a Cricut with the extra goodies and lots because I thought she could use them. She's a teacher! And she sold it? No! Nikki! Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, Nikki. Like, that's shocking to me, Nikki. That is... I can think of a million ways to use a Cricut as a teacher. Wow, okay, alright. Anyways, I'm gonna have a sippy sippy. I'm gonna relax. It's fine. Yeah, Nina, that's really crazy. Alright. Nina, sorry. Nia, sorry. My bad. So sorry. I'm far away from the computer. I'm so sorry. Your daughter is 8, Nikki. Ian, are you going to MadeItCon? I am not, unfortunately. Wish I was. I keep crossing my fingers that May will invite me one of these times. That'd be awesome. I would go to MadeItCon. I don't know what I would do. I'd have to demo something or teach something. I don't know what I would do. Angela, I know. There's so many... Nia had a bottle of wine and not a sip. Yeah, I can understand that. Is this your first sippy sippy? No, not for me tonight. Bulletin boards, holidays. Sheila, this really kind of has me mad. I'm really genuinely upset for Nia's... Okay, Everything's fine. All right, back to the project. So now what I'm going to do, since I put the red layer down first, that's what I'm going to pick up, right? And this whole image comes with it. So that way, oh, look how cool that is. I love it. All right, so I'm going to set that off to the side. Nia, I totally understand. So I'm going to grab my Easy Press mat. I'm going to put my mouse over there. This is rearranging for me, everyone. I apologize as I get this set up. Guys, I'm really thinking I might start going live on Saturdays. I think that's a great day to go live, especially around this time of day. If you like that idea, let me know. If you're watching this on the replay, let me know in the comments. If you're watching this live, let me know. Alright. So I have my Easy Press. I have my Easy Press mat. This is the 12 by 12. Sheila, I didn't know you used to be a teacher. No wonder you're wild and crazy. I find that most teachers are wild and crazy. Alright, so here we go. Live on Saturdays, live 8 your time would be great. Love watching and need a Saturday evening date. Awesome! So I'll be live with everybody, or I'll be honest with everybody. So typically I'm working Saturdays. My schedule is actually Tuesdays through Saturdays. So I work Saturdays. And I post videos on Friday because most of the time I can edit during the week. I can shoot on Sunday or Monday and then edit the week and then post it up on Fridays. I like going live. I'm having a lot of fun going live, and I hope y'all are enjoying it, which it looks like some of y'all are enjoying going live. So this will not be a consistent thing. I won't be able to devote the time, I don't think, to doing it every single weekend. But I feel like this would be a great time to do it. So I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna try and start working on that. We'll see how that all plays out. Okay. Anyways, back to the project. No, it's not heating up yet. I've got to turn it on first. And I'm going to set my temperature to 315. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and switch my timer and switch it to 5 seconds. Because I want to heat it up just enough so that way it will stick to my t-shirt, but not overheat it, right? Live is more fun, I agree. Maybe once a month, that might not be a bad idea. I like that idea. All right, this is where I'm going to have to stand up. Easy Press is heating up. I have my time set on it. I'm going to move this, and I'm going to move my phone so I don't set my phone on fire. Surprise you. Okay, I can do that. So I have this shirt. This is one of the Gildan shirts. One of the ones that you can get from Michaels. Move that right there. Move it out of the way for the moment. And this is always hard to do. Now, let me switch back over to this cam. So, looking at this shirt, this is a pretty standard t-shirt, right? So, this is a big tip that I have for people who are new to working with putting objects onto their shirts or doing designs on shirts or whatever. A lot of times I have had this habit of putting images too high, right? I'm a man. I'm built differently than women, right? So there are different placements for different people, okay? So think about that. Think about how your body is shaped and how your chest area is shaped. I'm trying to be as... Anyways, think about how your chest is shaped and work with that, right? So you may even want to try the shirt on and see how it fits and see what it you know, a lot of different ways to do this. Yes, sorry, I'm just saying in the chat, yes, you can use a regular iron. You can use a regular iron with the iron-on material. I just have the Easy Press because it's easier, and I love the Easy Press. All right, so as you can see here, for me personally, a shirt works best when you have this little space right here in between the design and the neck, right? So typically what I work with whenever I'm doing this is I'll take 3 fingers and I'll fit about 3 fingers. This shirt is actually like 4 fingers width. So it's actually a little lower. But 3.5 fingers, that's how I measure, right? So let's go back over to the overhead cam. So when I like reposition the shirt a million times because I'm kind of trying to see, right now I have a little less room on this side and a little more room on this side. So I'm going to try, and you just want to balance it out as best as possible. Now your shirt is wrinkly, like you're not going to get it 100% perfect, right? It's going to be handmade. And I don't mean that in a negative way. It just, that's how it is. So I keep adjusting it until it feels, that feels closer. I might do just a little bit more of a, that's pretty darn close right there. So this size over here is about the same over here, about 3 inches down from the neckline. That's correct. Placement for a man would work for me as I lack. I'm sorry, Kim. I don't know exactly. Anyways, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and my Easy Press just beeped, which let me know it is warmed. And I'm just gonna go ahead and iron out the wrinkles. Right. That's the first thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna iron out the wrinkles. And I just ironed some in. That was smart. That's okay. So I'm gonna smooth this out. Off kilter is okay. Can't wait until I purchase the large mat. I don't know if I'm going to get the big mat, to be honest. I really like this size, and it's really easy to work with, and I like it a lot. So it looks pretty centered right now, right? So if I hold this up, there's my 3 fingers, right? So and this image is a little harder because the ears are over here and the top of it's over here. But if I'm doing it, and I try to get, like, look at, see, right now I have, it may be hard to see on camera, but I have a little bit of a difference in where the seam is resting. So I want to make sure that my seam is in the right place. This is the part that I take some time on, right? It takes a little bit of maneuvering to get things just right. And again, it's going to be okay if it doesn't come out exactly perfect. I just want to try and get it as uniform as possible, right? Alright, so that's a little better. Alright, so there we go. There's about 3 inches. I have lots of play to work with here. This is a large mat. Lift and shake it. Alright, a lift and shake. Is that like lift and separate? Alright, so I lifted it, I shook it. That's about even. Here's about center here. My tag is actually, I feel like, a little off center, so don't rely on the tags because you'll notice the neckline is a little off center. It's a little off kilter tonight. So you could use a book or cardboard, but the Easy Press is It's easier whenever it's, you could put the easy press into the shirt, absolutely. Alright, I feel like this is pretty close. So what I'm going to do again, I'm going to lift my easy press and I'm just going to warm this entire area. I'm going to warm it for about 5 seconds. Put that over here. So I'm going to want 3 fingers. Here's the edge of my mat. That's going to go right about there, okay? Oh, it's Margie, it's not a big deal. It really isn't. Alright, so my red layer is going to be right there. I'm going to go ahead and peel away my other layers. Well, you know, half of the battle is positioning this. So that looks about centered and level. It's going to be close. It's going to be really, really close. So I'm going to go ahead and peel the rest of the layers away. So this is going to be my first layer. I'm going to take my easy press. I'm going to say a little prayer. Just kidding. And I'm going to put it down. And I'm going to hold it here for 5 seconds. And then I'm going to pull this away. And it actually needs a little bit longer. So let's go 8 seconds. Because we want it stuck just enough so that way it doesn't pull away. Like we want the vinyl to stick to the shirt, or yeah, to the shirt, not to the plastic. Done. There's the first layer. It's a little not stuck down, but that's why we're going to go over this several times. So next up, we move to the orange. And I'm going to butt the orange up right next to the red. We don't want it overlapping. We want it right butted up next to the red, right? So now I'm just going to peel away the yellow. That looks pretty good right there. All right, let's do it again. Remember to recover each layer. Oh. All right, so I'll just put that over. Thank you, Melody. So I'm going to take my heat press. I'm going to plop it down. 8 seconds. Why can't you press all the pieces at once? Great question, Rita. You can't press all the pieces at once because the layers of plastic will be in the way. So since I can't cut this line right here, Rita, I can't cut the plastic right up against it. So because of that, whoop, this is not stuck down. Nope, more time. More time. It's actually sticking out on both sides, so I'm heating it on the edges. Whoa, I just had a near accident. I'm going to put my sippy cup over there. I don't need no stinking pressing cloth. I've actually, ever since I got the heat press, I've not done a pressing cloth. There's the orange. Now we're going to move to the yellow. Ooh, good idea. Put your heat press on a slant. That will do it. Alright, so that's where I want the yellow. So I'm going to peel the green away. The plastic is the pressing cloth. That works for me. I'll accept that answer.
Sorry, I don't know that.
I wasn't talking to you. Wow, creepy. Alright, so I'm going to put the heat press down. I'm going to heat for about 8 seconds. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to cover this up. But that's okay. It seems to be okay. Your granddaughter is clapping? Excellent. Yeah, I forgot the cover. But everything seems to be okay. Isn't this a country's flag right now? Didn't I make, like, Germany or something like that? I don't know. I know, Sheila. I forgot. I'm sorry. Don't yell at me. Alright, I'm going to butt the green up against the yellow. Need to use the cloth. I do, don't I? My head's getting in the way. Sorry, guys. Just want to make sure I'm butting this up right in the right spot. Alright, I'm going to grab my other sheets, and I'm going to remember to cover it. See, there's all the other sheets, helping to cover all the other layers. I'm making the pride flag, that's right. Alright, 8 seconds. I did it this time, Sheila, I promise. Luckily enough, it's only a couple seconds, so it's not a bad thing. Let this cool a little bit. It's very, very hot. Just like me. Haha, just kidding. Alright, we got the blue. Put the blue right there. And a couple more seconds. Anyone that crafts is hot. Try to only cover the bottom ones so you're not going over the top as often until you get to the end. Good tips, Melody. It's hard to do all this. Alright, we'll just do this on the bottom then. There we go, dudes and dudettes. Oh, wait. One final press. We'll do one final press of it. I think I got everything. Oops, almost. It's very close. I think I got everything underneath. Oh, 30 seconds. I'm counting. I think it's getting close. That should be 30. All right. We'll let that cool for a moment. Yep, I'm going to turn it over here in just a second, Sheila. Yes, I am, Michelle. I am supposed to press from the back, and that's exactly what I'm about to do. And from the back side, oh, how many seconds was that? Was that a 15 second? We're going to go with 15. Plastic is not off. We do 15 seconds if I remember correctly. Here we go. I was right. It is 15. Woo woo! I'm right near the microphone. I could whisper and you can hear me. There we go. All right. So, flip it over here. I'm going to let this cool. There we go, guys, and it's done. Hold on 1 second. Da 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 da. Entertain yourselves. Da 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 da. I need the music. Da da da. Da 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 da. Woo! The shirt is still hot. Ta-dam! It's done. Look at that. It's a little off kilter, right? I don't know if it's actually off kilter or if I'm just, like, my shoulders are weird. I don't know. There we go. There's my Disney shirt. It is ready for Disney. Take it off. So there is the shirt. Look at that. I love it. Now remember, whenever you're washing these shirts, make sure to wash them inside out. You do not want to wash them with the design on the outside because you could end up damaging the design and you don't want that to happen. So make sure you're washing it inside out. And it's done. That was pretty easy, right? That was pretty easy. That is still warm. My mat is still warm. That was fun, right? Everybody had a good time with that, right? Thank you, Melody. Thank you, Sheila. Alexa, play Don't Music.
I couldn't find any Don't songs.
It's Alexa for you. So, there we go. It is a little off kilter, I think. It's either off kilter or my shoulders are off kilter. I don't know which, but it's close enough. I think I did it right. So, yeah, lots of fun. I better turn this off. I do feel great. Wow. That was a lot of fun. I definitely enjoyed that. And you got to learn, if you don't have a Cricut, you got to learn how Cricut people use their Cricuts to do awesome stuff. And if you do have a Cricut, you get to see how to put on multiple layers. Melody and Sheila were both walking me through that. I kind of go a little rogue sometimes. It happens. But it came out great. Yeah, it looks really good. I like it. Again, a good time to do a drum roll. Darn it! Why did I not think of the drum roll at that moment? I don't know. I had no... I should have thought about that. I should have asked Alexa for that. Being off kilter, it fits you though. Yeah, true enough. That is why I'm the off kilter crafter. Awesome design. Thanks for sharing the process. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Everybody, let's that only took about an hour 15 minutes. Huntress, I would totally tell Alexa to do that, but I don't want a content ID strike. And Disney will come after you. I don't want that. Alexa, give me a drum roll.
Okay.
There we go. You know what my other favorite thing to do with Alexa is? Hey, Alexa, fart! So bad. Alexa, fart! Man. So. Dude, I'm loving this shirt. This is going to be so awesome to wear at Disney. Love it. Only a certain amount is played, only 28 seconds. Yeah, I would, I know, the farting. It's so great. Sorry if you have an Alexa in your room and, had that happen. Yeah, that's one that I discovered. So, a funny story about farting, not real life farting, but when Alexa farts. There was some friends of mine. Sorry. There were some friends of mine that told their Alexa to bark, but it heard fart. So there you go. Madonna, she definitely does have a lot of gas. Which is really funny because if you ask, Alexa, do you have gas? She doesn't. She ignores you. So, yeah. Some fun things that you can do with Alexa. Alexa, what do giraffes sound like?
Here's what I found on reference.com. A giraffe makes a lot of different noises, even though it is rare to hear one make any sound at all. A giraffe makes a snorting sound as a warning when alarmed or when sensing danger. A giraffe can produce moving sounds, grunts, hisses, and even a roar.
I actually did not know that. She does bark. Alexa, bark. Alexa, bark. I just asked her to fart. Yep. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. What is another funny thing that she does? I don't know. There's a million of them. You can ask her for jokes. I sit here and have a blast with her. Joe, welcome! I'm sorry that you're late as well, but oh, ask her what Alexa, what does the fox say?
What would the dumb way do?
What does the fox say? Kim, you definitely need an Alexa. Then we could send messages to each other. And they have the Alexa app for the iPhone. You can do messages on there. Alexa responds on the phone too. So you can do it on there. And she responds here apparently. I have one on my desk. I have one on in my room, and I have one. Thank you, Sheila. And I have one in the kitchen as well. It's fun. Oh, I forgot to turn the water fountain off. I hope that wasn't. This is the cat's water fountain down there. I totally forgot to turn off this entire thing. It's funny though because you can say, Alexa, turn everything off. Alexa, turn everything off. And lights go out in my room.
Okay.
Alexa, turn everything on. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
I like that. Alexa, is the cake a lie?
Sorry, I don't know that.
She doesn't know that, apparently. Alexa, is the cake a lie?
The cake is not a lie. It is delicious and moist. You can have some when you finish asking me questions.
I feel like there's a joke in there somewhere. Anyways, all right. Thank you guys so much for joining me. We're just reduced to silliness now. I hope everybody, thank you for joining me. And if you liked these live events, let me know down in the comments below. Let me know that you enjoyed it. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and make sure to hit that bell icon so that way you know when I go live. This was almost a completely surprise live video. It seems like I do a lot of like short notice. So whenever you hit that bell icon, it lets you know when I'm going to be going live or go live or post a new video here on YouTube. So thank you guys for joining me. Don't forget also to check out all of my... Wait, what? My Cortana is... Oh, man. So I hope everybody has a great night and a good rest of your weekend. Thank you for joining me. And if you're watching this on the replay, thanks for sticking around during this hour and just having some fun watching the replay. And you can always check out the chat if you're watching the replay as well. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it. I'm going to go have a little more sippy and go relax. So I hope everybody has a great night. And remember, guys, normal is just a setting on the dryer. I hope everybody has a great night, and I will see y'all very soon. Bye. Am I off? Did it stop yet? I don't know if it stopped. This video may just keep going. I have no idea if it stopped. Maybe if I push this button.